Hello, greetings Gremlins. I have implemented a cat cam. I hope you enjoyed your week without me. Hopefully you watched Desert Bus. Uh, right, so, we have a mystery to solve. Namely, where is Daddy? Our father went on an expedition to Tunguska, Siberia, to check out the explosion thing that happened there, found some unearthly metals, was hush-hushed by the government, who seemed to be now doing some sort of further experiments and investigations out there. He was not on the train. We found a lead that one of the men who was with him on the original experiment had been kept in a psychiatric ward and was moved to Cuba. So we went to check that out, while Max, aka Liam O'Brien, probably went to Ireland to find the other guy who went on. Oh wait, no, he didn't go on the experiment. He was the lead. We found a letterhead for some Irish company that was somehow involved, so we're checking that out. We did the Cuba session last time, and now we are in Ireland. Also, this is the cat that lives in this house with us. She is very stubborn, but I love her because we have the same personality. Alright, let's get to it. I fiddled with some stuff in OBS, so hopefully everything's still working alright. Ireland pub. Old Stevie's pub. Right, we think the people involved with the cult took over that hospital, performing experiments on people there. We found the guy and he drew this symbol for us, but we don't entirely know what it means. Right, so we're looking for Ken Morangi. Can you all see the game?
A tin advertising sign for an island sightseeing tour by boat. Definitely not by that weather, though.
Okay, take the sign. Good start, I guess.
The top one is a sign denoting a speed limit of 30. The lower one warns of road damage. That is solidly anchored into the ground. The motorcycle I rented at the airport.
Cool. Didn't know you could rent motorcycles.
No idea what coat of arms that is.
Coat of arms are complex.
The daily menu is hanging there.
Fascinating.
There's nothing on it. Either the cook is sick or they're fasting at the moment.
That too. Sure, let's just take all the signs and stuff.
Oh, full house? Maybe I should have made a reservation.
Don't diss it on local Irish pubs.
Nice and toasty. I could stand in front of it and dry my wet things. On the other hand, I probably have to leave right away anyway. I might as well not bother. He looks really plastered. A key.
Yee.
Can I borrow the key for a second?
No.
Ah, come on, just for 5 minutes.
No!
I obviously won't get very far with rhetoric here. I guess my only choice is action.
Don't know what it's for, but I want it.
Hello? Are you alright? He doesn't appear to be overly communicative. Maybe I'll just let him sleep it off for now. A simple tin cup. I think I'll take that with me. It has obviously already fulfilled its function with a nice gentleman here. The barkeeper's best friend. He seems to be his own best customer. Oh well, he also appears to be his only customer. At least, the only one who is still able to stand.
Are they gonna do terrible Irish accents?
Hello. Nice weather we're having today, isn't it?
What? It's raining cats and dogs.
It was supposed to be a joke.
Yeah, real funny.
Well, this should be fun. I'm looking for a man named Morangi.
Good for you.
What I meant to say was, can you tell me where I can find him?
If you mean old Ken Morangi, he lives on this island.
Island? How can I get there?
Ask Folly. He's probably down by the water fishing.
Fish, fish, fish. How about
Do guests frequently fall asleep in the bar?
Sure, but Klaus is particularly difficult. Because once he's asleep, it's hard to wake him up again.
Is there a trick to it?
Sure, if you stick something to eat in front of his nose.
Then he'll wake up?
If he likes it, then chances are he will.
What is he like?
He used to be a sailor. He doesn't eat anything but fish. But actually, I'm always happy when he falls asleep, because then I don't have to sit with him and listen to the same sailor stories again and again.
Right, the man likes fish.
I would like a fish.
Me too.
Am I correct to assume that you are trying to tell me in your charming way that you don't have any?
Yep.
Not a lot going on here.
It's okay.
Do you always have so few guests?
Some of my regulars are dead, and the walk-in customers aren't here yet.
Walk-in customers?
Truck drivers who are driving their goods to the markets in the neighboring villages. Every once in a while they stop, have 3 to 12 whiskeys, and then continue their journey.
3 to 12 whiskeys?
Yeah, that's what I said.
And how often do they come by?
Yeah, that's what
Every
I said.
day they bring fruit and vegetables. I really don't understand who needs that stuff when you can have liquid vegetables.
Thanks for the friendly chat.
My pleasure.
Hey, what's this? Hey, what's this? Alrighty, guess we gotta go get a fish. We'll go see if the dude lives on an island. Maybe we can find a boat.
Actually, he only needs to breathe into the water once. Then all the fish would swim to the surface. Drunk. Hello there. Why are you fishing in this weather?
You don't have the first clue about fishing, do you?
No, not really. Why?
Because the fish bite the best in weather like this. You can see my bucket. That's my catch in just the last 3 hours.
Even if I was able to catch 30 roast doves and wild pigs with apples in their mouths within 3 hours, I would never voluntarily sit outside in weather like this. I'm looking for a man named Morangi. Can you help me?
Sure. Old Ken lives over there, on his island.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot. How can I get there? Is there a ferry? Or a bridge?
Nah, there aren't any bridges. And no ship is going to go out in this weather.
I see you have a boat there.
Is that your boat over there?
Yes.
Can I borrow it for a second?
I really don't need it at the moment. But perhaps you could do me a favor in return.
Sure. What?
My buddy Stefan visited me this morning and now I'm all out of whiskey again.
Now I should get some for you? Why don't you just get some from the bar around the corner?
Why don't you just swim to the island?
Touché. So it's a trade-off. The whiskey for the boat?
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Okay.
That door in the cliff. Do you know what's behind it?
The cellar of old Stevie's pub.
Ooh.
Is there any way to get in there?
Do you have any idea how often I've tried that already? The cellar contains at least a year's supply of whiskey. But O'Brien, the old skinflint, keeps it under lock and key. He always says a barkeeper shouldn't give away his goods. We used to barter fish for whiskey. But one time a red herring got accidentally mixed in with the delivery. He's been pissed and ran something about industrial fish ever since. But the damage was minimal.
In that case,
Red
tight
herring,
lines.
Thanks.
Alrighty.
Water from above, water from below. They are most definitely not going to die of thirst. Oh, nice collection. I hope they aren't all from today. That must be today's catch.
Oh, there's a padlock on
There's a
that
padlock
door.
on the door.
Oh. I imagine the key in the pub goes to that guy.
Doesn't really look very seaworthy. On the other hand, a famous pirate by the name of Pinzel or something like that sailed the entire Caribbean in a boat like this.
Is that a reference to something that I don't know? I'm going to assume that's a reference to something I don't know. Alright. Oh. I asked about the boat, but I didn't try and take a fish. Give me fish.
You can't eat that many fish by yourself, can you?
Are you worried about my health, or do you just want to scrounge up a fish?
Well, to tell the truth.
Go ahead and take one. I'm sure I'll catch a couple more.
Oh, thank you very much.
Fish, fish, fish.
Cold and slimy, just like fish tend to be.
Man, I haven't had fish in a while. Hello. Here is a fish? Do you just eat them raw? Do I have to get him to cook it first?
Hello? Are you alright? He doesn't appear to be overly communicative. Even if he is a really huge fan of fish and already quite drunk, I still don't think he'd want to eat it raw.
Hey man, fish. Cook it.
I have a
Slaps it on the
delicious
couch.
fish here.
And I thought that you hadn't bathed in 3 days.
I'm about ready to slap him silly with the fish.
Do I have to cook the
To
fish
simply
on the
throw
fire?
the fish into the fireplace like that neither makes sense, nor would I make the barkeeper very
I
happy.
mean, you're wrapping in something. Wrap it in that fish cup.
I have a delicious...
And I thought that...
I'm about ready...
Okay, fine. Anything else in here I haven't poked at?
The barkeeper's best friend.
Try to take the cup.
I don't want to deprive the barkeeper of his best friend.
What if I put a fish in it? Fish whiskey. Let's see if there's anything else we haven't interacted with. That sign. Oh gosh.
A stone. Exceptional characteristics? None. Nobody'll miss it.
Now I have a rock. Water? Question mark? Okay. Wait, what?
The flag is soaking wet.
Why do I want... Oh, am I gonna use that to cook the fish? Instead of something sensible like aluminum foil?
This kind of thing isn't funny, even among friends. Plus, I don't know how he'll
Cool. We need the rock. Wait, what? Why did we put the fish on? Okay. I guess. Oh, because it was a tin sign? Use that as a fish pan?
I'm gonna use your fireplace to grill the fish. Of course, you could probably do it a lot better than I can, but you probably have more important things to do.
Yes, of course. Go right ahead.
Okay. Oh, that's big.
Nice and toasty.
Yes.
The fish is on the metal shield, ready to be served.
I imagine it's too hot to touch, and that's why we need the wet flag. Yeah. Here, have a fish.
Dinner is served, my lord.
Fish? I smell fish. What? Lemon's missing. Barkeep, bring me some lemon. A fish without lemon is like a bottle without whiskey. Barkeep?
Hello. Are you feeling a little better now? Apparently, it doesn't matter with some people whether they're awake or asleep. Their communication skills are always in high gear. He's awake now, but still looks rather plastered.
Have some water. Oh, we don't have any water left. Do you need more water?
He seems to be his own best customer.
Throw a rock at head.
Hello. I know that you have a lot to do, but can I bother you again?
If you have to.
Yes.
Lemon.
I need a bottle of whiskey. How much?
For you? 1,000.
I probably shouldn't ask which currency. I probably won't like the answer.
No.
Don't you want to do business?
Sure. 1,000 is good business.
It's a little too expensive, don't you think?
A special reduced price. Just for my friends.
For some incomprehensible reason, my potential towards aggression is skyrocketing. If I don't pull myself together, I might do something I regret.
Yeah, pub brawl.
You
We
probably
love it.
don't have any lemons, right?
My compliments. You learn fast.
Well, what else can I do?
For Klaus?
Yes, he won't eat his fish without lemon.
Bring me one and I may even cut it for you.
You're my hero.
Where am I gonna find a lemon?
How can I get into the cellar?
Take the key, unlock the door, and go in. Anyone can do it. Even people like you, if you have the right key.
Now, you're a real comedian, aren't you?
Yup.
Thanks for the friendly chat.
My pleasure.
Okay, so give me the key.
Can I borrow the key for a second?
No.
Ah, come on.
No!
I obviously...
Grumble, grumble. Alright. Quest for a lemon. Do you have a lemon?
Actually, he only needs to... Are they still biting?
If you don't pay attention.
What? Okay. What if we got more water?
The flag is soaking wet.
We still have a wet flag.
A stone.
Still
Exceptional characteristics?
have
None.
a rock? I mean... Okay. Okay.
I mean, I'm already wet.
Key, go through the door. The rock. What if I just write lemon on the sign? Will that make a lemon appear? Yeah, interact with his cup. Can I like?
If I swap the cups, he'll miss his whiskey. I really would prefer to spare him, and above all me, the whining that would cause.
How about you? Do you want to sober up? Put some water. What about a rock? What if... I mean, the key is right there, so I don't imagine we're gonna want to, like, throw a rock through the door to open it or something. Let's see, do I know more areas to go to? I can't switch to Nina or anything. Here you go, Scarecrow? Cover speed sign. What? Burp. Burp, 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 burp. Oops. Burp.
I covered the traffic sign with the flag.
You sure did.
Here comes
Oh,
the
right,
truck
he
with the
said-
goods for the market. Maybe
okay.
he'll stop. You can have the company you want.
Did I just kill somebody? I might have just killed somebody.
Oh, the truck driver appears to be new. He doesn't know his route and can't read any road signs.
I
Oh,
was,
kids these days.
I hope nothing bad has happened. I should probably check on the driver.
I was about to say, if they like regularly come through here, they would know this.
I'm in luck. The truck driver appears to have made the turn. I would have never forgiven myself if something had happened to him.
At least you feel bad about it, unlike Nina, who's just like, I'm gonna fuck up these people's lives. Box.
Only healthy stuff. And I'm lucky. It even includes a lemon.
Hooray! Squirted in his face.
Here, you can give it to your eloquent guest, if your valuable time allows it.
Oh, he will definitely be pleased, and hopefully, then he'll shut his mouth for a while.
I mean, I could do that part. I just need you to cut it.
Here's your lemon.
It's about time. Come and join me.
Never expect
It
thanks for
didn't sound
anything.
creepy. My
I don't want to deprive the bar. If I swap the cups, he'll miss his whiskey.
Ooh, I did key now.
Hands off!
Damn, he can see the key even from back there.
What if I magic it away? Now you'll see it. No, you don't.
The barkeeper's best friend. I could stand in front.
He's left his drink unattended. He can't swap the glasses because it's just water. He'll see that it's water immediately. Which doesn't really help much. We can put out the fire, question mark? We can put a cup of water next to the fire. Are we making tea?
The water's completely evaporated. There's only a layer of salt left over.
We're making salt. Okay, so now we have a cup of salt. Can we finish?
If I swap the cups... The results of my first successful chemical experiment in years.
Can we salt his whiskey? That's probably gonna taste bad,
If
right?
I do it quickly and unobtrusively, hopefully the barkeeper won't notice. Let's see if he tastes the difference.
Man,
I
Klaus,
don't drink whiskey.
watching you eat this whole time is making me hungry. I'm gonna go grab some whiskey.
But I assume salt and whiskey would taste bad. I'm going to stand here and watch you drink it.
It looks as if he actually noticed the difference.
Jeez, what a sound! Stop making noises! That was very unpleasant noises!
One thing's for sure, this action is a key scene in this little adventure.
And now run away. Basement.
A few full and a couple of empty bottles. They're probably being filled from the whiskey barrels.
Don't mind if I do.
I pinched my finger in one of these when I was younger.
That doesn't. Oh well.
A torch.
I mean, there's lights down. I don't want to set fire to things. I can't interact with the fire extinguisher, so that's a good sign, I guess.
Either this is a distillery or the customers here are very, very thirsty.
It's Ireland.
A bottle of the finest Irish whiskey, or some self-distilled hooch.
Well, let's go get a boat.
Is the offer with the boat and the whiskey still good?
Sure.
Then I have something for you.
Thanks. It won't last very long. But I wanted to head out in a while anyway. I'll just take off as soon as the bottle is empty. Please just tie the boat back up once you're done with it.
Sure, no problem. And thanks a lot. You've helped me more than you can imagine.
You too.
By the way, I left the door open. Help yourself.
Doesn't really look very seaworthy. God, Everything here is completely overgrown and looks rather run down. I wonder if Morangi still really lives here.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there? Help me!
What are you doing down there?
They locked me in down here. Please help me and get me out of here.
Sure,
They threw him down a well?
but how?
No idea. Think of something. But I've sprained my ankle and I'm not 30 anymore. So don't just throw me a rope. I never managed to be able to climb one back when I was in school.
Is there a ladder here somewhere?
I'm afraid not. But there's a door down here that I can't open. Maybe you can find a way to open it from the outside.
Sure, no problem.
Door?
How can I get to that door?
You're going to laugh, but I have no idea. I've never been down here before, and I have no idea how to get to the well from the castle. There must be a secret passage or something like that somewhere.
You're Ken Morangi, aren't you?
Yes, I'm Lord Morangi. Why?
If you live here, you should know your way
Lord.
around here, shouldn't you?
Well, I always
It's an old
thought that
castle.
Okay, I'll take a look around.
too. Thanks a lot.
Don't make fun of the man trapped in the well. Is that a sword in the stone?
I'd
Yes,
probably
it
have to
is.
be a knight of the round table to pull the sword from the stone.
Give it a try.
I'll give it a try. Maybe I was King Arthur in a previous life. Oh, that surprises me a little bit.
It's a nice sword. Quite decorative.
An old and already slightly moldy window shutter.
That I can interact with. But not the window.
Yikes. I only wanted to close the window shutter, and already I'm holding the whole thing in my hand. This place really needs a major overhaul.
Can I use it as a surfboard? Okay, we have a door there. We have a passage there. And a passage.
It almost looks as if the chimney has a helmet on.
Yes, to keep the rain from getting in. Let's go in here. Oh, it's a nice little room.
A small stool. I ask myself why the chair is in the middle of the room. A really nice chandelier.
I ask myself, how did I get here?
It seems as if this fireplace has not had a fire burning in it for a long time.
Poke around the desk. Oh, fuck.
This clock says 7:15. It has obviously stopped running. That's funny. The pendulum is still moving.
Stairs to an upper level.
The painting is of Lord William Morangi, who lived here from 1270 to 1305. What an impressive guy.
Damn. Hey, is that the sword?
Centuries stuck in stone don't seem to have had any effect on the blade. It is still sharp, and there's not a spot of rust on it.
Cool.
An old and already slightly moldy window shutter.
Well, I have a torch. That's good. Knives!
Although the tips of the spears are very old and have already
Spears.
seen action, they are still pretty sharp.
Why? Sure. Yes, I am an archaeologist person, history item person.
Most of the books don't really interest me. But here's a book about haunted castles. It talks about Morangi's castle. It says that there's a rumor that William Morangi, who lived from 1270 to 1305, was buried without the usual customs and traditions, and they even refused to give him a funeral pyre. He was entombed in a sarcophagus wearing only a simple robe and his family's amulet. They say he's been walking through the castle and seeking revenge on
Oh boy.
intruders after midnight ever since. Even if I don't believe in ghost stories, I should probably finish rescuing Morangi from the well before midnight.
$2 to donuts, we need that amulet. Bucket. We need bucket. A lever. Okay. Not gonna jump right to that yet.
An old oil lamp. Seems to have plenty of oil in it, too.
It's better than a torch. So don't have any magic. Alright, fine.
The chain moved a bit. I think I'd better release the lever again, otherwise the chandelier that's hanging from the chain will fall down.
That's good to know.
The chain moved a bit.
Okay. Can look at the clock, but I'm not even sure. Passage or passage? Passage. Oh, it's probably is great.
I'm assuming that the torch is always burning here to honor the dead.
Stick them between your fingers like Wolverine claws.
I believe this is the last resting place of one of Lord Morangi's ancestors.
Can I take this
The
one?
torch is fastened to the wall.
Okay, but I have this one. Alright, now I have a lit torch. Can I heat
The
this
coffin is made of massive stone. No chance.
Alright. Do I have a...
I can't find a crack in which I could insert the sword. I believe this is the last resting place of one of Lord Morangi's ancestors.
That's all. Alright, other passage. Candle holders. Wire.
The small wire is hanging from the candle holder pathetically.
Joji. Okay, got some wire.
The candle is burned down almost completely.
Yeah, you know. My pockets are full of shit. I have an entire window shutter in here, too. Okay, so door there and passage. Just go to the door because it's probably just a room. Hello.
A statue, most probably one of the Morangis. The statue is massive and cannot be moved. Pictures of landscapes. If I'm correct, the scenery around the castle could have served as the setting. Typical Irish weather. Actually, one should simply stay in bed on days like these. So, what do we have here? Knee socks? Long underwear? Nothing here that I might covet from the owner. Oops, what's this?
Snipping for gold coin.
An absolute dream. I could get any woman with something like this. If only Nina were here.
Max!
The pictures appear to be very old. It's quite possible that the land here looked like this a couple hundred years ago. A heavy curtain. Looks like it could be made of brocade. A passageway. There are a few steps down into a dark passage. It smells rather moldy. I wonder what's waiting for me down there.
Alright, I'm gonna check out the other passage first. Actually, he looks like he wants to hold something. Let's give him this.
What was that? Sounds like I accidentally triggered some kind of mechanism again.
I hope it wasn't something in the other room that I haven't looked at yet.
A real torture chamber.
Oh boy.
I think something like this in a museum is really amusing. But when I look around here and imagine that people really were tortured to death here, I don't find it so funny anymore. Mood decoration. I really hope that it is only decoration. They were probably used to chain up prisoners in earlier times.
I know.
It's obvious why that thing is called the Iron Maiden. The thorns are so sharp, I wouldn't touch them voluntarily either. Ideal for people whose height-to-weight ratio does not correspond to today's ideal of beauty.
I don't like that I can interact.
I'm actually quite happy with my figure as it is at the moment.
Scary looking fire.
The coals are cold. I don't want to imagine what these used to be used for in the torture chamber.
Teeth stuff. Got quite an arsenal now. Anything else I missed? Nope, got everything. Alright, let's go through a secret passage. Wait, can I go to the end of the hall? That's not the way out. Okay.
I have no clue how I'm supposed to get through the bars.
So, water? Yeesh.
There's a niche in the rock, but I can't see if there's something in it from here.
Well, okay, see that goes over there, but then something over there. Wait, did I close the gate? Can I take this back?
The statue is massive.
No, I want the sword. Cannot take this back. Dang it. Right, so... Yeah, no worries. I'm glad I finally got the cactum working. She likes to shrimp pose a lot when she sleeps, with her feet all sticking out. It's very cute. Okay, so we did something somewhere. Maybe it was in here. No? I can buy anything. I can hold the coin with pliers. I can...
The flame is not hot enough to melt the gold.
Why do I want to melt the gold? Precious. No, wait, the... Still have this rock. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Okay. So this dude's got a sword
The
and a shield.
painting is of Lord William Morangi, who lived here from 1270 to 1305. What an impressive guy.
Is this supposed to be a shield?
Sounds like I triggered some kind of mechanism again.
Chunk? Yay, it's open!
There's a niche in the rock, but I can't see if there's something in it from here.
Why don't you walk closer?
There's a niche in the rock, but I can't see if there's something in it from here.
Ah! Drop
The
it.
distance to the other side is not particularly great, but to jump over the drawn-up bridge, that is something that somebody has obviously tried before.
Okay.
I have no clue how I'm supposed to get through the bars.
Okay. Okay, what else can we put on the statue? Do you want some wire? Do you want some spearheads? Do you want Fires with the gold. Guess I want to melt it for some reason.
I think I'd better take the coin out of the fire again.
Alright, we need it. No, that's two. Okay, now I have hot gold. Why do I need that? I hope this is not a time puzzle where it's just gonna cool off and I have to keep running back to heat it up again. I need to straighten something. Right. I need to press it into the sarcophagus to get it in the shape of the alien. No, because it's... Hey man, how's it going?
Lord Morangi,
Yes?
can I ask you a few questions?
As soon as you get me out of here...
I'll see what I can do. A statue, most probably one of the Morangis. I can't imagine that the lord of the castle wore a simple chain around his neck. He must be missing a pendant or something.
Right. Which I assume we're gonna make the gold coin. And we can melt it. But we don't have anything to put it against or in. It's... anything else in here? It's just a pendant.
The painting is of Lord William Morangi, who lived here from 1270 to 1305.
What is that? Is that his finger or is that a ring? That's his amulet. Ring. I don't want it to be a ring. It's gonna be a pain. Like a ring.
The tip easily penetrated the gold coin. I think I'd better not imagine how it would look if I were stuck between these thorns.
Oh. We have a ring. We need to quench it. Oh, I can do that. Walk around.
Please,
Red hot
row
metal.
across the lake twice and already my arms are ready to fall off. I really should exercise more.
punch it in. Yes. We have made the one ring to rule them all. Is there anything else to poke around?
I pinched my finger and.
Gee? Alright.
I've now wedged the spear tips into the vise without mutilating my fingers. The ultimate proof that one never ceases to learn in life.
Okay.
Although the tips of the spears are very old and have already seen action, they are still pretty sharp.
Okay, so we have sharp spears in a row. Is that like a saw? What do we have to cut?
A few full and a couple.
Just roll it on. Oh, that board. Yeah. How are we cutting these? I feel like Max would have too much respect for ancient artifacts to use them as
I'm
a
gonna
saw
try to
blade.
saw the board into a tolerable size with the tips of the spears.
Tolerable size for what? Back. Nope, just gonna leave them there. Cool. Oh, we put the ring back on the statue.
Sounds like I triggered some kind of mechanism again.
Uh-huh. Incrementally.
There's a
Something else
small
to
key
open
in it.
that door. Oh, cool. Amulet. Velvet? I assumed that would be for the clock. Burn the box. What in the books?
It almost looks as if the chimney has a helmet on.
Oh. What? You did that?
The painting is of Lord William Morangi, who lived here from 1270 to 1305. What an impressive guy.
Okay, how the heck are we gonna get that?
It seems as if this fireplace has not had a fire.
There's too many things in here for them not to be something to do with that. Okay.
It still doesn't look all that spectacular.
What's it supposed to be? The rock on it? We're gonna catapult the rock? Oh my god, we're gonna catapult the rock. Should I jump on it?
It still doesn't look all that spectacular.
Oh, it shan't be. Yeah? Sure, let's damage the old man's house. Cool!
A small stool. Sounds like I triggered some kind of mechanism again.
Is that everyone? Yeah, open the— ah, there's another gate! What else does he need? Amulet. Oh, I thought this was like— I had never actually read what that part said. Okay, that's a good way to do a hint thing. Okay, yep, I figured that much out. Oh, maybe I'm like keep it— wait, I can't put this on. Yeah, no, yes. So I guess the amulet?
The painting is of Lord William Morangi.
Yeah. Oh, do we have lighting things too? Oh boy. Gotta give them legumes.
I believe this is the last resting place. The coffin is made of massive stone. No chance. The coffin is made of I believe this is the last resting place of one of Lord Morangi's ancestors.
Pry it open. Wait. So do I want the oil or something? Ooh.
I'll pour lamp oil into the groove that goes once around the sarcophagus.
Are we gonna explode it?
Let's give good old Lord Morangi a well-earned cremation.
No.
Maybe the story about him being a ghost here is actually true because he wasn't given a suitable burial.
Oh shit, cinematic.
What was that? Did it suddenly get really cold in here, or is it just me? Did I just imagine that, or...
Well, I mean, it probably got cold because all the fire went out, and then you were like, ooh, cool breeze. Can I open it?
The coffin is made of
Then why do we do
The coffin is made of
Cool. Okay. Oh.
The opening appears to have been sealed with wax the color of the sarcophagus. The fire melted the wax and made the opening visible. The mortal remains of Lord William Morangi.
Hey, sorry, I need this.
Excuse me, Lord Morangi. I have to save one of your descendants. And I hope that your amulet will help me.
And I'm assuming that the statue leads to the passage that will lead to the bottom of the well.
This won't work. I need something else that can help me to attach the amulet to the chain.
Oh my god, is that what the wire's for?
I pulled the wire through
Yes.
the small eyelet of the amulet. If I turn the other end of the wire into the chain, it should hold. The mortal remains of Lord...
Welp.
Sounds like I triggered some kind of mechanism again.
And this is the last one. And everything was fine. Yes. Ooh.
The door cannot be opened.
No.
It appears the ceiling is caved in here.
No. Is it the like thingies? How the hell are we gonna make our like thingies? Maybe the pub is like a night. Like a knight armor I could take. The rack is still interactable. Oh, hey, everyone's gone.
I don't want to deprive...
Where did everybody go? Wait, that wasn't there before.
I don't think that the rain gutter was made for this amount of water. Anyway, it's just lying around here, in the way.
Okay. Mine now? Can I make leg things out of that? I can't use my saw teeth. For
2 pieces of rain gutter from the pub that are stuck together. That means I am now already in possession of my first pieces of my own home.
okay. So I can't cut it. I mean, the only thing left is the rack, I guess. I could pull them apart. Yes.
This is how I could separate the 2 pieces that are wedged tightly.
Gimme.
Sounds like I triggered some kind of mechanism again.
Now does it open? Yay!
You found a way. Thank you very much.
Are you alright?
I think so. But my left leg is killing me.
Wait, I'll help you.
That would be nice. I could barely make it to my office on my own. You have to admit, the story you just told me sounds a little unbelievable. First, Vladimir's kidnapping, then a mysterious conspiracy, and then men in black robes. On the other hand, the story is so unbelievable that you can't be making it up.
So you'll help us?
Little Nina is in Cuba with Manuel Perez right now?
Yes, she just sent a picture to my cell phone. I can't understand it, though. Maybe you'll have better luck.
Yes, I've seen this symbol before, but it's been a long time. Vladimir contacted me out of the blue many years after our Tunguska expedition. He wrote in a mysterious letter that he had made a sensational discovery and needed my help. Several years earlier, he had examined a metallic fragment that had been found in the Tunguska region. You've probably never heard of the Kalenkov report, have you?
Just in general. It has something to do with extraterrestrial material, right?
Yes, but that's only half the truth.
What do you mean?
Manuel Perez, who wrote the report with Vladimir, discovered this exact symbol engraved on the surface of the fragment.
You mean there were symbols on the fragment?
Vladimir wasn't sure since the surface was so severely damaged. During further investigation, he discovered something in the archives of the Academy of Science in Moscow. It was in a report about the research expeditions of an English scientist who apparently discovered disc-shaped artifacts made of unknown material in 1947 during an expedition. This researcher, Evans was his name, described the same material properties that Vladimir had observed on the Tunguska fragment. That alone was a hot lead. But as soon as he saw a sketch Evans had made, it took his breath away.
Why? Please continue.
The artifact was covered with unfamiliar symbols. One of the symbols was the same symbol that Perez and Vladimir had discovered on the Tunguska fragment.
Alien.
Sounds exciting. Where did the discs come from? And where did this Evans guy find it?
That's also what Vladimir wanted to know. But he couldn't find anything in the Moscow Academy's records. That is why he contacted me. Vladimir had found out that Evans had died recently, and his personal notes and journals were supposed to be auctioned off in London. He asked me to get the documents for him, since he couldn't leave Russia at that time.
And did you get the documents? Where did this metal disc come from?
I sent Vladimir an encoded copy of the journals. I still have the originals here.
Really? Can I see them?
Just a minute. They have to be here somewhere.
Nina, I have news.
Could this Morangi be of help to us?
I have to say yes. Do you know about your father's expedition to China? To be more exact, to the Himalayas.
He took a lot of trips before my mother's death. It's possible that he was also in the Himalayas. Why?
I think that he was looking for something there and maybe even found it. Maybe that's also the reason he disappeared.
I don't get it.
I'm gonna send you a few things to your cell phone. You better get going right away. I'll meet you in your father's apartment.
Still got my onion.
Nina still isn't here. I'll give her a call and see where she is. Oh, I have a voicemail message. That's probably Nina, running a little late.
Bye-bye,
This is
kitty.
Kansti. I really hope you're getting this message. We have to meet urgently. It's very important. I can't go into details at the moment. I think I'm being followed. I'll try to lose the guys and then go to the museum. Please hurry. I have reason to believe that you're in great danger. I have to go. Somebody's coming. I'll wait for you at the museum.
What is Kansky doing here again? I really don't want to run into him again. On the other hand, the message sounded important. But what if it's a trap?
Kitty left.
I'll probably regret it, but maybe he really does have information that could help us.
Sometimes she just
Nina
goes
isn't
for food
here
and then
yet,
comes
and the museum
back,
isn't
so
that
we'll
far
see.
away. So I'll just head over there.
Yes.
We've managed to track them. We know where the hideout is.
Are you sure?
The information is absolutely reliable.
Very good. You must go there immediately. I'll tell Professor Charleroi that she should prepare the last phase of the project.
Okay. Once I've found it, what will happen to the girl and her friend?
Well,
Ah!
Oh my god,
Shit.
that's Konski. I don't feel a pulse.
Oh
He's
god!
dead. What have I gotten myself into?
I hit a button.
Kidnapping was
Skipped it.
bad enough, but murder?
Oh no!
I should get out of here.
Uh,
Max Gruber,
Yes.
get in, please.
why? Who are you? What do you want?
What's keeping Max? He should have already been here by now.
Maybe he had a more pressing engagement.
How come? What do you mean?
You really don't know? Love really does make you blind.
What?
Think about it. Your father disappears. Max sits in the next office and says he didn't notice.
He had his music.
Who urged you to go home and wait for your father there?
It was Max. So what?
So what? Have you already forgotten that's where someone knocked you out?
No, but...
And then the attempt on the train. This has to have something to do with you or your father. That's clear, isn't it?
Yes, but...
Your father wasn't on board. And who knew you were on the train, other than us?
I know
Uh-oh.
that all sounds strange, but...
Nina.
But he's cute,
wake
so it
up.
means he's a nice guy.
I don't know who Max is working for or what he's up to, but he's playing some kind of evil game, and he's playing it at your expense.
Do you think we should...
Forget Max. I know you like him, but he was only using you. If we don't go now, he'll win the game, and your father will lose.
Maybe you're right. So what do we do now?
The trail to your father leads to the Himalayas, and at least we have parts from a travel journal by this Evans. We should be able to use it to find
Damn,
the
this is a
hidden
globe-hopping
caves of those
adventure.
mysterious mountain people.
And then what? That won't bring my father back.
I know, but I'm sure this strange alien artifact has something to do with your father's disappearance. I admit, we most likely won't find your father in the Himalayas, but at least we have another lead.
Yeah, I know. It's just that I'm so very tired.
Do you
Yeah,
want
but
to
you're
give up on
freaking
your father?
Jet lagged.
No, you're right.
Alcohol
Let's
too,
go.
At this point. Still got my onion. No gear, no nothing, just climbing mountains in jeans and a leather
No wonder
jacket.
these caves are unknown. Without the exact information from Evan's report, no one would ever find their way up here.
Let's hope that you are right. We are, you know, in the border area, and I really do not want to make the acquaintance of overly nervous border patrols. I'll stay at the entrance and keep an eye out. Let me know when you have found something.
Alright, that bombshell, series of bombshells, it's dinner time, so I'm gonna call it here. But I'm glad to get back to streaming and continuing this mystery, and hopefully next time we'll figure out what is going on with these alien artifacts, and where the heck is our daddy? Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time.